Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally back with another video, finally feeling a little better. So I'm finally bringing you guys a new video. How y'all been? So Shop Miss A sent over these stick foundations that I really want to try out. This is what they look like. I want to see how these work. I have two shades. I have one that I'm gonna use as a concealer and one I'm gonna use as a foundation. I have the shades Rich, which I'm gonna try as a foundation, and then Cappuccino that I'm gonna use as a concealer. So let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them really quick. First we have the shade Rich, and this is what it looks like. I think this is gonna be a good match for me. So let's see. I might have to mix these. We'll see. And this is the shade Cappuccino. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to mix them and see what we can do here. So there is Rich, and then there's Cappuccino. Rich might be a little bit dark for me, so I'm gonna mix them, and we're just gonna try this out and see how it goes. I haven't had a new foundation from Shop Miss A in a long time, so I'm gonna swatch this shade on my face and just see. Yeah, that looks dark for me, so we're gonna mix them though. So I'm just gonna do like 2 lines of that shade, and I'm mostly gonna use Cappuccino. I thought I was gonna be able to use this as a concealer, but I'm gonna use a brush to blend these out, blend these together I should say. Not bad. I feel like I lost a lot of color in my face from just being home and not doing anything for the past month because we've been sick, and of course the weather change. I feel like I definitely got a little lighter. I feel like it looks really natural on my face. Like it's not matte, it's not dewy, it's very skin-like, and it does provide some coverage. It's not full coverage, but it does give you some coverage too. So I'm going to use their LA liquid concealer instead, because the shade that I thought I was going to be able to use as a concealer is actually kind of close to my skin tone, which in this shade is too, but it's just a little lighter, and I think it'll work better. So I'm going to apply this concealer under my eyes, and I'm just going to blend that out with a brush, which I usually do this with a sponge, but I've been wanting to try using brushes more often because I have so many brushes, so I need to use them. I always really love this concealer. This concealer always like kind of shocks me. It's so good, especially for $1. I think I'm gonna go back over that with a sponge. I'm actually gonna use that shade Rich as a bronzer since it's like slightly darker than my face. I think it'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. And that's really pretty. Yeah, this came together really nicely. I don't have a Shop Miss A powder. That's what I'm realizing. So I'm just gonna use setting powder that I have in my collection so that we can set this under eye before it creases. I always like to blend underneath my eyes before I set them, like get that last little blend out before I make it official. Setting powder. Cute. For bronzer, I'm going to use their Muse 2-in-1 blush bronzer. This is what it looks like. This is also from Shop Miss A. It really warms everything up. You guys are gonna see in just a second. Like, look at that. I haven't even blended out yet, but you can just see how it just really warms everything up. And we're gonna carve that out. I'm gonna blend that line out a little bit because it looks a little harsh, but we look good, we look good. Of course, a girl like me, I like to use whatever bronzer I use. I like to use it as my crease shade, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's just what I like to do. And of course for blush, why not go in with this shade right here from the same little palette. I never did set my eyebrows is what I'm realizing. So they're all curly and crazy. So I definitely have to go back in and do that. I don't know, Shop Miss A got me feeling myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face off camera, and I'll be right back to close out the video. So I finished off my makeup by just putting on my lashes and fixing my eyebrows off camera, and now I'm gonna do my look combo for you guys to see. Some of you may have already, why is my hair looking like the way it is looking? I don't know what's going on. I spent so much time trying to get my hair right today, and it's just not a good hair day for me, okay? So let's just not talk about it. Some of you guys might have already seen this lip combo, but I'm gonna do it again because I like this lip combo and I feel like it goes with this look. I went with an all matte look. I didn't use a highlighter or anything today, so that's just kind of the vibe I'm going for. So I'm gonna use their AOA Studios Fly With Me lip crayons. I'm gonna use all 3 shades, starting with the shade Chrysalis. And then on top of this shade, I do like to go in with a brown lip liner. Any brown lip liner in your collection is gonna be just fine. Next, I'm gonna go with the shade Utopia. And then in the center, I'm going in with the shade Thunder. And this shade is really light, so I just like to mix it with Utopia. And it makes a really pretty pink. I'm using a black lip liner because that brown lip liner is just not doing it for me. So I'm gonna go with this blush on a little brush and put a little bit of this on my lips just to tie in the blush a little bit more and to like mattify everything, because it's kind of giving a little bit of sheen. Okay, so this is the final look. So comment down below, let me know how you guys feel about this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.